10 on your side is your local election headquarters. Democrats will have control of the General Assembly, so who will be the next Speaker of the House? Our Capitol reporter Sara McCloskey shows us who is throwing their hat in the ring.
The Speaker of the House sets the agenda for what bills are voted on and determines who holds power in the committees overseeing them. The upcoming vote could make major changes to the General Assembly for years to come. Voters pick Democrats at the polls, flipping the General Assembly blue. Saturday, the House of Delegates will determine a new Speaker.
Not quite like a god, but has almost total control.
Control over what bills go to the floor and what committees work on them. Our political analyst Rich Marr says the possible picks for the leadership role are historic.
Speakers of the House of Delegates have been for hundreds of years white men.
Among the candidates, Ken Plum, the longest-serving member of the House. Either Luke Torian or LaSharice Aird would become the first African-American Speaker. And Minority Leader Eileen Fillercorn would be the first Jewish person to hold the job.
Diversity of the Speaker candidates reflects the diversity within the Democratic Party and the increasing diversity within the demographics of the state.
The two top contenders are Aird and Fillercorn. Both have become the first woman to hold the gavel. Marr says what stands out is that Aird, who was the youngest woman ever elected to the General Assembly 4 years ago, has released a plan on social media for what she'd do if elected.
Really trying to suggest that it's not business as usual, that what we're trying to do in the Democratic Party is move forward in a new direction.
A new direction that could possibly set a standard for what voters want their leadership to look like and represent in Virginia and across the nation in the upcoming presidential election. In Richmond, Sara McCloskey,